Well, hello everyone and welcome to another episode. So this is a special episode because I've moved some of the stuff around in the train room. So I've got a bit more space. So I'm going to start working on removing the old oven, the old hot plates down under there, and the sink under there in the next couple of weeks. So I've had to get people to go under the house, which is the manhole, to do some re-stumping. So I thought, while I've got the layout moved so that I've got a big clear area here, I can take the oven out and get that out of the room, and then I can start with that big cupboard and remove that, and possibly that cupboard, which has got a lot of other stuff stored in it, computer-wise. But then that will help me to do some of the renovations that I need. This is just a storage table at the moment with some old computer stuff that is getting removed. So once I get rid of that this week, that will give me a bit more space. And I thought, while the layout is moved all the way over this side of the room, that gives me all this extra space to do some work in. So that's what I'm going to do in the next couple of weeks. So the new layout is officially about to start. So I've got a good couple of 1, 2, 3, 4 feet across here, and the blue line is where the new layout's going to be, along there, along there, and along there. So that gives you an idea of how much walkway I've got, which is about just a bit on 2 feet from the workbench to the layout, which gives me enough space to walk along and bring the laundry trolley into the laundry, which is in there. So then that's where I'm going to have my my helix will be over in that area there. That's why it comes out that area. So I've got enough room for the helix, and then the layout will come along and round there and come back round here. Something I'm thinking of reusing this, or trying to reuse this tunnel and possibly put it up this end, because that gives me good access to that part of it, which will be into this end possibly. I don't know, but that's kind of gives me, and then the layout will be closer to the wall, so there's another 2 foot that way. So I will be able to get it. So that's what I'm looking at doing, is starting on that sometime in the next couple of weeks. So the oven will hopefully be out this week. I just got to get a friend to come over and give me a hand, because it's fairly heavy and I can't lift on my own. So once that's out, that'll get me started on that cupboard, and that cupboard, the old pantry, and then I can start on the hot plates over there and the sink, and then start removing. What I'm going to do is take the bench tops off, but use the frame for the cupboards as framing area for the layout. So I'll take the doors off, kind of similar to what I've done here, and reuse the frame of the cupboards to help me for the layout. So I've already got a partial framework already built. So onward and upward. So that's what's happening with me in the next week or so. So stay tuned for the next enthralling episode of the layout and its beginnings for the new layout, because that one, as I said all the way along, has only been bought as a temporary layout until I can start on the one in here. So that's been good for the last year and a half. But yeah, so starting from fresh and with some new framework, that will be good. I've got a whole lot of track and other stuff already, so there won't be much in the way of maintenance and repairs. There will be some, because I can still get to my workbench here. But I'll just try and do some of that for the next, because we're coming into winter now. So while it's still warmish in this area, like it's, what is it, 21 degrees here in Melbourne, or in this front room, which is the old kitchen. So it's 21 degrees. So while it's still warm like this, I'm going to make the most of it and start on the framework and stuff and get things rolling, clear some of that. Whole lot of old computers and some cases, some keyboards and some hard motherboards and power supplies and all sorts of stuff under there. So that'll go, plus some Ethernet cable. There's also, that was my computer repair bench area. As you can see, there's an old computer, keyboard, there's a power supply behind that. And then I've got two of my new second-hand resin printers that I was given. So that will go with my other resin printer. So they will go into there, which is where my resin printer is presently. So yeah, so things are moving. So don't forget, like, subscribe, put your comments in, ask any questions you like. I'm happy to answer any questions, but yeah, just thought I'd give you an update. And seeing that I've had some work done, I've had to clear this area, I thought it's a good time to utilise that and get that oven, because that's a big thing and I can't lift it out myself. So while I've got that amount of space there and through here to get it out, I may as well use it. So alright, thanks for watching, bye for now.